Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Commander Numpty, or Captain Numpty if you please, and here's me boat, although she's kinda disappearing off the top of the display right now. Today we're in SSN-708, that is the USS Minneapolis-Saint Paul. I think that has the longest name of any US boat, but I might be wrong. Excuse me. So the Minneapolis-Saint Paul, or I guess the St. Paul or the Minneapolis, is a Los Angeles class boat. Let's take a look at the situation we find ourselves in. Right, we have a contact. Now, to be fair, I was expecting to find myself in shallower water and the enemy in deeper water, but that's not what appears to be happening right now, but it's hard to say. Let's see, what is this? I don't even know what this is.
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
We are in friendly waters. Looks like it might be an alpha.
Con
Okay.
sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I'm gonna go with that being an alpha. This is island to the east of our location. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn to the starboard, and we're gonna just turn south.
Come right to 180, helm I.
Because it's friendly waters, I'm gonna pop my surface sensors up.
Up to go.
Let's take a look. Do we see anything up there? Nope. Okay, so everything is submerged. All the seas are a little rough. In fact, they might be a little rough.
Down to go.
There's a quick look at what we're carrying on board. Mostly Mark 48s, though we do have one lonely harpoon, a UGM-84. That means we've got 25 Mark 48s. And the majority of these are the Mod 3s. That's the standard Mark 48 that comes with the Los Angeles. 5 of them are Mod 1s. And Mod 1s are only a little inferior to the Mod 3s. Slightly inferior warhead, slightly inferior.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 112, contact faded.
Slightly inferior sensor suite, but really not that much different. Get my depth to 100 foot. Let's accelerate time as we
Make
turn the
depth
corner.
100 feet, dive by.
Now I've given myself an objective today
Con, dive at 100 feet, dive by.
to disrupt the enemy. Now, disrupt the
Con,
enemy
helm, steady course.
means many things. Anything from
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 106, contact faded.
well, I'm going to head towards this contact.
Come left to 137, helm I.
So anything from sinking their equipment to
Con, helm, steady course.
causing them to not be able to attack Blighty. Now, amongst their mitts, we've got a number of SSGNs, nuclear-powered cruise missile boats, and those are my primary targets. So I've set this mission to be January 1st, 1984. This is a quick mission. And so far, not that much to see going on. It's a little disappointing. I'm going to get my depth down a little bit. There we go. Let's run up to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Gonna just head towards the enemy now. I'm expecting quite a few bad guys. I don't know exactly how many. That's up to the game. Could be 15. Could be, I think, 9. So somewhere in the middle. So we've got our work cut out. And I've loaded in the tubes. We've got Mod 1s loaded as opposed to Mod 3s. So we've got 4 Mod 1s. We've got 1 more Mod 1 in reserve. We've got a harpoonicus.
Con sonar new contact bearing 13.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
In case anything gets on the surface. This is right on the nose. I wonder what that is. Okay, I don't think it's an echo. Oh, it's a November. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright. Thinks it's close. I'm going to turn away and see if we can use our towed array to get a better acoustic signature on this guy. So if you look at the bottom right, this side of the display, you've got our sonar computer showing. There we go. And now their own ship, that shows what we're hearing of the enemy. Let's make my course 80.
Come right to 180. Helm aye.
He's making a ton of noise. At least we're getting a good acoustic on him. 19 decibels passive, 27 decibels with the towed array. And he's getting -6 decibels on the passive sonar. That's quite disappointing from his perspective. But we think he's just over 1,000 yards away. That does not seem legit. I mean, that does not seem like it's realistic, but it could be. I don't really want to turn... See, normally I would possibly just turn my flank to him, get a better acoustic. But if I have to fire upon him... Oh, on the other hand, I could escape quicker that way as well. If I have to fire upon him, it means that my torpedoes have got a few seconds before they point towards the enemy. 1,000 yards away, 50% solution. You know what? I'm going to put my flank to him.
Come right to 230. Helm aye.
Because if he pings me actively, he's going to detect me, regardless. At least this way I can crack it up to flying speed and get out of dodge. 1,000 yards now. So here's my concerning thing. If he really is that close, and I think he may well be, then his buddies could be very close too. 900 yards. This is... I mean, I'm going to F2 on his location. And look, see if I can see me. Oh yes. Oh wow. He's very close. Yeah, that's not good. There he is. Wowzers. Okay, so if I fire upon him, he's going to fire upon...
sonar, new contact bearing 120. Designated Sierra 3.
He's going to fire upon me along with all of his buddies, and that is going to be very messy. It's an echo.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh boy.
Con helm, steady course.
So, right in the thick of it. And nothing has detected me so far, which I'm very pleased at. Although this November's 2 decibels, I'm going to turn back towards him. I'm notching him right now. I'm going to just...
Come left to 139. Helm aye.
Run parallel to his course, I think. And the idea there is that, well, one, it's going to turn my screws a little way away from him. And number two, if I do have to fire, or when I fire upon him, he's that much closer. He's still doing 5 knots, so I don't think he's got any suspicion that there's something going on yet. But wowzers. I bet you this Echo 2 is also equally close. And what that means is there's a real furball waiting to happen here. Which in turn means that they could have some red-on-red kills, which would be nice. But against that, I'm right in the thick of it. I'm going to have to be dodging and ducking and diving and weaving and for the best. This is not really the way I want to fight Cold Waters. You know, hey, let's meet in this phone booth and bring you machetes. Yeah, that doesn't sound like my idea of fun. Could make a pretty good video, though, I dare say. Could do. Okay, well, let's see. I don't really want to accelerate time with me being so preciously close, but it might make sense. Otherwise, this video will be several hours long, so let's accelerate time.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 102. Designated Sierra 4.
Another contact. What is this? It's like another SSGN. Okay.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
Con helm, steady course.
They are just not having a clue where I am. They're not hearing me. This Echo 2 is very close as well. Okay, better idea on where the Charlie 2 is. Yep, I really am in the thick of it here. I think I'm a little too close. Yeah, I Let's get a bit of distance.
Come right to 203. Helm I.
Con sonar new contact bearing 131. Designated Sierra 5.
Yeah, I'm coming thick and fast. That looks like it's... Oh, it's not. I was going to say it looks like it's maybe in November, but... It's another echo too.
Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Distance here
Con
is...
helm. Steady course.
It's kind of relative because, I mean, this Echo 2, Sierra 3, he's 2,000 yards away. Sierra 2 is 2,500 yards, and Sierra 4 is estimated about
Con
2,000
sonar
yards as well.
Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
And we misidentified him. Okay.
Con sonar new
That's the
contact bearing 075. Designated Sierra 6. Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as submerged submarine.
So, a lot of juicy targets right behind me. It looks like there's 4. There's an Alpha out there somewhere as well.
Come left to 130. Helm I.
There's the Echo 2. I'm right in the midst of their formation. So the nice thing here is, if
Con helm. Steady course.
targets to my north fire upon me and the targets to my south
Come
fire
left
upon
to
me,
090. Helm I.
they'll be targeting themselves.
Con helm. Steady course.
So my current plan is I want to commit 3 torpedoes to the north and 1 to the south. I know there are 4 targets to the north, but I don't think I can really commit massive numbers of torpedoes. I want to tackle this Echo 2 to the south, and he is one of my primary targets. He's an SSGN. So 1 identified to the north, 1 to the south. Those are my primary targets. I suppose ultimately the attack boats, it doesn't matter if I get them or not, but they are going to be a severe, let's just say, it's not going to make life easy. I have no idea where the rest of them are, and I know that there's more than 5.
Come left to 050. Helm I.
But this wouldn't be a numpty video without some kind
Con
of
helm. Steady course.
ludicrous excitement going on. So let's make all these torpedoes actively ping. All these targets so far have got any other coating. I'm going to go ahead and pump up to 15 knots, and I'm then going to fire in very quick succession. I know that this is going to cause all sorts of
sonar, we are cavitating.
noise.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 3.
And
Con
surprisingly,
sonar lost contact.
they did not
Con maneuvering. Making turns.
go for me yet.
1-5
Here we go.
knots.
Oh yeah, some more. Oh yeah. Lots of bad guys. Right, I'm actually decided I'm going to go non-active on some of these. Let's make 3 active, I think. See if I can hit this Echo. Okay, now that's encouraged someone to fire upon me, which I figured, because there's a torpedo live and they know it's a weapon. So, there we go.
Come right to.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 5.
Okay, that's lots. I'm actually going to get commit another torpedo out here.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5.
So.
Last bearing 189. Contact faded.
Oh, there's lots going on.
Con sonar new contact bearing 140. Designated Sierra 8.
So
Con
3,
helm. Steady course.
torpedo 3's flashing red-blue indicates that whatever it's acquired is got annual
Con
coating.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 6. Bearing 355.
I'm gonna do, I think.
Con sonar new contact bearing 182. Designated Sierra 10.
There's a ton going on. Okay, so whatever Sierra 10 is. Now, at this point in the battle, it's difficult for me to really truly narrate what's going on, because there's a lot that could go.
Con sonar Sierra 10 is classified as submerged submarine.
Very pear-shaped in a very
Con
small
sonar
space of time.
regained contact on Sierra 5. Bearing 196. Con sonar regained
right.
contact on Sierra 3 bearing.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 349.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There's lots coming in.
Con,
Okay.
fire control.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 1.
Okay, up to flank
Make
speed.
turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I'm going to lose the
Con,
wires
fire
on these.
control, weapon.
Come left to
That's
0,
fine.
0, 0. Helm aye. Come left to 0, 6, 6. Helm aye.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar.
Okay.
On helm. Steady course.
Con sonar Sierra 8 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 201.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 204.
Okay, so I'll get a few words in now. So what's happening now? We've got 4 torpedoes on the water.
Con sonar Sierra 10 is classified as submerged submarine.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, and no wires. I am heading right towards a torpedo. That's actually just below me.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive by.
This is
Con
very...
sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 313. Contact is in the baffles.
very dangerous maneuver here. This thing, I really want it to pass below me and hopefully not go live before it detects me. If it goes live right now, I am probably snookered. I think it's worked. Oh, just. It went live right as I went over the top of it. Okay, now as long as it's not
Con,
circling,
dive at 4, 5 feet, dive by.
I think I'm good. And it's not. It's snaking, or is it? Okay.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
So I'm notching the torpedo coming from my
Come right
southwest.
to 1, 2, 4. Helm aye.
Oh, that
Con,
one's circling.
helm,
That's
steady
bad.
course.
I'm about to get picked up by one. Possibly. No? Alright. It must be an inferior quality one. There's another one coming almost directly south of me. I'm going to keep heading in this direction and this speed. It's possible I might actually turn towards it. Again, it's very dangerous to do this because you're going right at it. It's a little deeper than me, which kind of helps, I
Con
suppose.
sonar.
Come right to 1, 8,
And now
9.
there's
Helm
this
aye.
one live running northeast. That might be one of
Con,
mine.
helm, steady course.
So we're going right at it. The idea is that it'll go live
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 230.
and go
Make
live
depth
behind me.
4, 5 feet, dive by.
But like I say, this is a
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet, dive by.
risky endeavor. And once we're past it, we're going to immediately brake hard right. We're going to turn starboard and head west. Okay, I think it's past me. Let's not knuckle.
Come right to 270. Helm aye.
Actually, we're not going to turn
Con
that.
sonar
that
lost
much.
contact. Sierra 5. Last bearing 235. Contact breaking up.
Alright, 2 contacts have disappeared.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 10. Last bearing 20.
Make turns for
Drop
1,
my speed to
5
15 knots, I think.
Maneuvering aye.
Oh no. Let's get down to 150
Con
feet.
sonar new contact bearing 1.
Make depth 150 feet, dive by.
What is that?
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
That might be a Sierra. No, it's not a Sierra. I don't think it's a Charlie 1, no. I don't know what Sierra 11 is. But what I do know is I've managed to not be picked up by any torpedoes so far, which I'm very surprised at. Let's get my speed down to 10 knots. We
Make
really
turn
want to
con sonar no longer cavitating.
have a better idea of what's around us. There's a lot of noise in the water, and
Con,
somehow
maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Somehow I've managed to evade all of them. I think I've been very lucky. There's a Russian torpedo that's heading directly north to my northwest that's going for something. Now that might be going for the sunken wreckage of something. Let's take a look. I think it is. Okay. But either way, it's not going for me.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Let's actually bring my speed. Let's go ultra quiet.
Brig ship for ultra quiet.
We've reloaded all of our tubes. We have another 4 to throw at the enemy in short order. But right now, they've been wholly ineffective.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 325.
I mean, they've really just been utterly ineffective. Nothing they've done has worked. And I can have a better stab at identifying Sierra 11. Let's see. I really think that is a
Con
Sierra.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 203.
And he's pinging me actively, and we reckon he's
Con
3,000
sonar
yards away.
regained contact on Sierra 10, bearing 187.
So I've got a Mark 48 for him, but if I fire right now, he's going to fire upon me. There's a torpedo almost to my north, an enemy one that's now veering northeast, so he's
Con
going.
sonar
There we
lost
go.
contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 353. Contact breaking up.
Took care of a November, so I'd like to identify Sierra 11, the Sierra class submarine, because he may be. Oh, I think he's taking a hit, and he's sitting on the seabed. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, that now tells me that I really can get one of these off. Give him a really nasty day. Alright, let's do that. I want to get this torpedo pretty close.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Let's see. We have a better idea.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 6.
Yeah, so where's Sierra 6? So Sierra 6 has been sunk, so I don't know what's fired at me. Oh boy.
Make turns.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Okay, that's bad. I'm going to turn away. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to keep it going in this direction. Because he's this.
Con maneuvering.
Oh,
Making
you
turns
beauty.
for-
So the
Make
torpedo that was
turns
airdropped,
1,
let's connect
0
on it,
knots.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
has detected
Con
something
sonar
ahead of
lost
it.
contact. Sierra 1.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
That's another red on red kill, yeah, and that's where the bad guy is. Now, this torpedo may yet turn around and have a go at me, or it might have a go at whatever is sitting on the seabed, which I think it could be. So I'm actually going to send torpedo 1 to have a go at whatever
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
whatever's down there. Let's ping it actively. Oh, it's the Victor 2. Hello, Victor 2. And I guess this torpedo that the airdrop
Con
one
sonar regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 198.
is going for whatever's on the seabed. Okay, well, that's what I'm talking about. You may even see that. See a strike.
Con sonar
There you go.
lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 125. Contact breaking up. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 198.
Okay, so something fired at me.
Con sonar, noisemaker
lots
bearing
down here.
170.
Let's do one of those,
Shoot,
and then
Aye, sir.
one of these, and we're gonna
Come
notch.
right.
We're gonna
Make
crack
turns.
on
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
at top speed, shall we say? I'm actually in danger of getting whacked by my own weapon. Here.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
So I really could do with not being
Con
in.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 204.
Not being too close to these
Con sonar lost
weapons.
Con, helm, steady course.
But needs must and all that.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water.
Okay.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Con, fire.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1-2. Last bearing 169.
So-
Contact breaking up.
The Victor one
Con
fired at
sonar
me.
lost contact. Sierra 7. Last bearing 196. Contact faded.
And it looks like it's a set 65, so it's going to be fairly straightforward to evade. I don't have to get that far away. It's another airdrop torpedo that's appeared behind me, and that's about to lock onto me as well, I think. And I don't want to venture too far north.
Con, sonar,
Okay.
torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 161.
Because there's a torpedo circling to my northeast, which it hasn't boxed me in, but I could see how that could get very treacherous. Okay, we're going to notch the 2 torpedoes.
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 10, bearing 119.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
They're now almost behind me. We're going to knuckle them again. I'm going to keep them behind me.
Con, knuckle formed.
Because if I venture too far south, I've got a couple of Mark 48s with my name on them. And I don't really want to mess with those. My torpedoes are more lethal
Con,
than
sonar,
theirs.
lost contact. Sierra 10, last bearing 108. Contact is in the baffles. Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 7, bearing 176.
Con, knuckle formed.
So, we'll keep these knuckles as we head west. Well, it's good to reposition. My torpedoes have the better range of their torpedoes. It's like there's more being fired at me. I don't know what Sierra 7 is. I don't think I'll... No, I won't know what that is. Okay, that's fine.
Con, knuckle formed.
It's like something blew up, but it wasn't a torpedo that I hoped. It's following
Con,
me.
torpedo room, 2.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 162.
Oh, I got Sierra 7, and there's definitely more boats to the south. So it would be advantageous to slow down and get some more torpedoes in that direction. But there were 2. So
Con, knuckle formed.
we will avoid doing that for the time being. We really need to get some distance between myself and these 2 torpedoes chasing me down. The fact there's 2 of them, I know it's not cheating, but it also makes my life a little difficult. And another airdrop one behind me. There
Sonar,
we go.
torpedo in
Okay,
the water,
well,
torpedo in the water, bearing 074.
that means that there's a potentially a well, it could be an Alpha or a Victor 3 or a Sierra loitering in the vicinity, and that's bad. It's now pretty close to me, so yeah, that's not great. But I've been through worse. It'll be good.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con, knuckle formed.
I don't have the depth necessarily to do a numpty shuffle, but what I can do is try and lead them on to one of these sunken wrecks to the south of me, and see if I can offload a torpedo or 3 to a destroyed Soviet boat. And that shouldn't be that difficult to do. Famous last words, but it shouldn't be that difficult.
Con, knuckle formed.
Get my depth to 250. Maybe we'll go with 300 foot.
Make depth 300 feet, dive by.
And I think pretty much not quite ahead of me, but no.
Passing 200 feet.
Largely. So at
Make
this.
depth 850 feet,
Oh
dive by.
no, that's not good.
Make depth 550 feet, dive by.
That's really not good. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't know how I managed that.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay. Yeah, and the bad news is that these things are still tracking me because I'm
Make
changing my depth.
800 feet, dive by.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Con, knuckle formed.
What is going on? What? I'm not aware I'm touching anything on the keyboard. That's bizarre.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, well, it's very bizarre. Alright, maybe there's a keyboard shortcut that I'm pushing that I wasn't aware of. So there's 2 heading in here.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'm going to go ahead and knuckle to the right and then turn hard to port. Hope they don't decide to try to separate. Okay, that's not good. But I suppose
knuckle formed.
it was we're going to do that really. Now he's coming up to the surface. What does that torpedo detect then?
Knuckle formed.
Certainly something. Oh, he's going with someone else. Okay, so my plan here is still just the same that it was. I'm gonna turn away. I'm kind of stuck here.
Knuckle formed.
But not in an impossible situation. I'm actually going to go up. So I'm going to reduce my depth. Ugh.
Passing 300 feet. Knuckle formed.
That's very bad. It turned and immediately reacquired me, and I got something. They got something is more accurate.
Make depth 4, 5 feet. Dive high.
Nice. Turn away from this. This torpedo is not going for me.
Sonar lost contact.
Oh.
Sierra
Okay,
8.
that's
last
good.
Bearing 053. Contact is in the baffles.
Knuckle formed.
So it turns out that that other torpedo ran out of fuel right where it was becoming a pretty potent threat. And this torpedo is
Knuckle formed.
making life difficult for me because now it's right back on my tail again.
Sonar.
Another
Torpedo
airdrop
in the water.
torpedo, which is
Torpedo in the water.
wonderful.
Bearing 058.
Knuckle formed. Passing 100 feet.
It's like I'm going to try and get below this torpedo now. I really didn't want to do that, but okay.
Make depth 350 feet. Dive high.
Needs must and all that.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 8. Bearing
Okay, so
048.
just the one almost heading at me right now to deal with.
Knuckle formed.
And my knuckle's not working because it's side on, so I'm in a difficult
Sonar,
position right now.
Sierra 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
I'll try another.
Knuckle formed.
Knuckle did not work. Oh, it did. Okay. That worked. I did not know that was going to work. I thought it was just going to see through the knuckle and keep going for me. When you change your depth, knuckles are way less ineffective. Okay.
Knuckle formed.
It's a Victor 1 to my northeast. Interesting.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 8. Last bearing 021. Contact is in the baffles.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, this thing's still tracking me. I don't know if there's anything to the south of me now.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, ran out of fuel. That's good. And then I think this is an airdrop torpedo as well. In which case it doesn't have
Knuckle formed.
that much fuel either. So I might try and... Yeah, looks like everything's to the north of me now.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, I'm gonna do something a little risky. I'm gonna turn hard to starboard, get my depth up, and see if we can
Passing
go
300 feet.
above this torpedo.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra.
Passing 200 feet.
No, it's actually gonna work. It's a shame.
Knuckle
I
formed.
really wish that it wouldn't do that. That was a change I would make. Would be if you were looking underwater, you're always looking underwater. I'm gonna give that a noisemaker. Okay, that's
Knuckle formed.
set the torpedo free temporarily.
Come right to 024. Helm I.
I'm gonna go ahead and get down to 300
Make
foot.
depth 300 feet. Dive high.
It's coming about on my tail, but okay. There is still a noisemaker kicking around, but I don't think it's... No, it hasn't worked. Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
Another noisemaker potentially might be needed here at this point, but
Con, knuckle formed.
okay. So, what is... Oh, Victor 1 is pretty close. Oh, you're on the surface, though. Alright, I can do
Meet
that.
depth 4, 5 feet, dive by.
What we'll do is we'll just gently bob up to the surface, I think,
Con, knuckle
so to
formed.
speak. We'll knuckle away now. With him being so close to me, it's entirely possible that this torpedo will track something on the surface, but I suspect it won't,
Con, knuckle formed.
because
Passing
generally
200 feet.
airdrop torpedoes don't go for surface contacts. Generally.
Con, knuckle formed.
But we'll see. I don't know that it will. And what I might do is put some distance on, and then we'll tackle this Victor 1 with a harpoon at some point later in the battle. Right now, I have to assume he's still capable of
Passing
fighting.
100 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, so really, the fact that this torpedo is pointing right at the Victor 1, but is not going for it. No. So it's only...
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 8, last bearing 178. Contact is in the baffles.
Con, knuckle formed.
If I surface, it likely won't go for me, but that doesn't help me. I don't want to. I don't really want to surface right now. Oh, there is one
Con
south of
sonar
me.
regained contact on Sierra 8, bearing 185.
I don't know what that is, but there's definitely an active sonar ping. Oh,
Con, knuckle formed.
you numpty, David. It's the Victor 1. How could you forget? Good grief. So I think everything that is capable is to the north of me. And it just leaves this Victor 1.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 8, last bearing 156.
Con, knuckle formed.
Who's limping on the surface. So that's good. We'll send something to the south of me, or we'll possibly just harpoon it when we get some distance on. And then everything else to the north would appear to be fair game for Mark 48. So I would say that so far
Con, knuckle formed.
we've done okay. I need this torpedo to run out of fuel. Here we go.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Gonna aggressively get my speed down to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
What it's worth, we're gonna send a torpedo behind me.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet, dive by.
Because it will at least take care of this Victor 1 behind me. I don't think I really want to wait till it's within range of a harpoon.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so this should be a pretty clean kill. I mean, the Victor 1,
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
he's on the surface. He really ought to be, well, evacuating his crew.
Up scope.
Let's watch this.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 152.
Not much to see, really. Okay. Alright. What do we see around us then? Nothing else on the surface. A little part of me is thinking, yeah, I've actually completed some of my mission. I got 1 Echo 2, I got 2 Echo 2s. I think there were 3 SSGNs, and so you need 50%, so that counts as a successful mission, 2 out of 3. But I would like to find everything else. I just don't know whether I will in any good time. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh,
Come right to
That's not good.
079. Helm aye.
it's
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
It's 2,000 yards away. I think I'm going to be okay, but wow, yeah, there's definitely still stuff up there.
Helm, steady course.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've killed 7. So we're probably more than halfway. There may not be 15 targets out there.
Come left to 293. Helm
There's at least 11. So I'm tempted to call it for this mission. I really am. I think that whatever's left is some distance away. They've decided to take a run for it. So with that in mind, yeah,
helm, steady course.
I am going to call it. I hope that you
Bring ship for ultra quiet.
enjoyed today's rather frantic battle. I think we killed probably as many with their torpedoes as we did with ours. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something from this. Thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.